I'm Jordan Hinds, and I'm back here with another Big Blue Spotlight. I'm here with.
Imani Stokes.
So, Imani, tell me just about, like just where you from, the childhood with sports you played growing up, and why you stuck with volleyball.
I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, Far East Side. I didn't play sports when I grew up. I was a theater kid. I didn't start playing sports till like 8th grade, and I played basketball for 2 years. And then my freshman year of high school, I played volleyball, and then it just kind of stuck because I don't have the coordination to play basketball.
Okay.
And I don't like contact either.
So you had 2 left feet out there?
Yes.
Okay, respect. So how was it in high school just playing volleyball?
High school was rough. We didn't win much. And, yeah, it was just like we would go out there, get blown out, get swept almost every game. I would say my whole high school career, we won like 8 games, all 4 years.
So how was your recruitment your senior year?
I would say recruitment was really hard, especially because COVID going around, everybody getting a 5th year. It really affected the 2022 class. I didn't get picked up till like December of my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah.
So how did you end up at Lander University?
I ended up at Lander because they said they needed a big person to dominate the block, and that's the only school I really had to offer from that was giving me real money, like in the K's, so I took that offer.
Okay. And just how was the transition from, high school to your freshman year?
It was really hard. Being like the star player, everyone knows your name, people come and support you with posters and all that, and then like you just ride the bench every game, and your coach put you in for 2 games so you can't redshirt. It really like sucks. And then like seeing people play over me that I knew shouldn't play it over me, especially with like injuries and stuff like that, it was really hard. Kind of got me in a funk.
So when you entered the portal, like what stood out about Bluefield State, and why did you choose to come here?
I wasn't even looking for Bluefield State. I was committed to University of Illinois Springfield first, and then I decommitted there because Nicole got in my email and was like, I want you here. This is how much money we got. Yeah, we already got the paperwork signed. You just got to sign it. And she was real adamant about me coming here, and she seemed very serious. And I got on the phone call with her. I did like a little virtual visit, and like 3 days later, I was committed.
Okay. Shout out, Miss Nicole. So your sophomore year, just how it, because I know a lot of people, I know West Virginia is very different. So what'd you think when you first got out here, and how was that?
First of all, the drive up here was crazy. I ain't ever seen so many trees in my life.
So many trees?
Yeah. There's so many trees.
Okay.
Like, just in one cluster. I've never seen so many trees.
Like, I've never heard anybody say that. Usually people talk about the mountains, the turns. I've never heard nobody talk about the trees.
It's a lot of trees.
Okay.
Indianapolis is so, like, metro. You don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was a lot of trees. And in the mountains, I don't really like the mountains and the twists and turns. I don't like driving on them. And so coming up here, I was like, I don't like this. And also coming from a big city, and this Bluefield's real small, I just feel like there's nothing to ever do. I used to say that back home, but there's really nothing to ever do here. But it was really different. So I just stay in my dorm a lot.
So because it's nothing to do you feel like that's a better opportunity for you to focus on volleyball?
No.
Okay.
No. It lets me focus on volleyball, but also like gives me a chance to like be a scholar and, sleep a lot.
Okay. So being a middle blocker, do you feel like pretty much like what is your role up front?
As a middle blocker, I dominate the net. Every gym I go into, I tell everybody that net's mine. I don't care what school I'm at. I have the mentality of that nothing comes over the net without me touching it. And most of the times, I touch it. I get a little block touch, or it just goes straight down to the ground. I don't really do the blocks that go off the hand and go far back. So I just have the mentality of you're not hitting this ball. It's just going to go straight into my hands. I'm too big.
Okay. So you had 82 blocks last season. When you get those blocks, you talk a lot of trash. Talk a lot of trash through the net.
Yes. Yeah. I would say Virginia Union game, I went crazy. And I started some mess with the little girls, but them blocks was big.
If I could ask, what's your favorite thing to say after a big block?
You little. You just too little. You my baby. Kiss you on the head, good night.
Kiss. Okay. I like that. Okay. Last season also, you had 100 140 kills. Do you feel like that was average for you? You feel like you could have got a lot more?
I feel like I could definitely get a lot more. Just probably had too many errors and not putting the ball in the right place. Definitely. But this year, I definitely know I have a lot more than 140. So by my senior year, I'm trying to hit 500.
Okay. How do you feel like last season went for y'all?
I think last season was pretty good. We had our ups and downs. It was rocky. Team chemistry was rocky. Playing-wise, we kind of stayed at a steady constant most of the time. It wasn't like, oh, my gosh, we suck. Or it wasn't, oh, my gosh, we're so extraordinary. It's like, we're just, like, good. I didn't see, like, we could definitely win a ring last year type mentality.
So going into this year, you guys have a new team, a couple new faces, things of that nature. Do you feel like this is the year y'all can win a ring?
I do. I just feel like we need to be more consistent in our play. Like, the Virginia Union game, we dominated them. We beat them 25-7. And that's just because they made us mad. We could do that every game. We just can't wait for people to make us mad, and we could really take it home and get a ring.
Would you say Virginia Union is y'all rival?
No.
Why?
They can't compete where they don't compare.
Just talk about that game, though. Like, was the energy good?
Yes, it was real good. It was competitive both sides, I would say. But they just not good. So they really couldn't play with us.
Like, how was the energy in there? Like, I know I have a couple teammates that, hype y'all up, get y'all going.
The energy was really good. The crowd, we was really feeding off the crowd. Because volleyball is very much an energy-based sport. We come in, we high-five every single point. So if the energy's not good, then you kind of fall off. So, like, to feed off the energy from the crowd and then talking mess to the other team and then them talking mess to us, like, it was just like, I don't know, the atmosphere was just crazy. It was real tense.
Is there a special shout-out you want to get to somebody? Someone that was just in there heckling the whole game? I got somebody in mind, but...
Do you want the shout-out? Is it you?
I was going to say the guy behind the camera, Jalen Bernard.
Oh, no, he can't come back to games. No.
All right.
He's not allowed that game after he told them we was going to give them that set. No, he's not allowed.
All right. Shout out JB, though. So, basically, at the start of this season, y'all started 2-12. But, y'all are coming off an 8-game win streak. Y'all turned it around. Just talk about the mindset and what y'all felt in them 8 games.
It was real good. Especially, it's like, our preseason's supposed to be hard. We're supposed to lose all the games because these are, like, big, dominating teams that were just going to make us better than they did. So our mindset those whole 8 games was, like, we just got to keep going. We got to keep pushing because no one's really, like, better than us. No one's going to push us but us. And also winning just feels great. No one likes to lose. I don't like to lose, really. So we just had a positive mindset. We were very much happy, very much best friends, sisters through that whole 8-game win streak.
Okay. So what is the mindset to finish strong, and what do you feel like y'all need to do the rest of the season to basically meet y'all goal of winning the CIAA championship?
I just think we need to have a killer mindset. We need to have better mentality all throughout the court. Stop feeling down and bad about ourselves when we make a mistake because we play a game of mistakes. Literally, each point is a mistake for the other team. And we just need to, stop living in the, whole game and live in the moment and take 1 point each at a time.
I got my final question is, my final 2 questions. What's your major?
I'm a humanities major, and I have emphasis in public relations.
And after you graduate, do you want to continue volleyball? Or what is your goal?
My goal is to probably play professional in the new league that we just got this year.
Okay. I'm going to talk about that league. What is that league?
So basically, not each state, 13 states have their own team. Like Indiana has one, Nebraska, Florida. So basically,
shout out Florida. Continue though.
So basically, it's just they get the best from that state or whatever, and they just play.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you taking your time out to come. It's another episode of Big Blue Spotlight. We see y'all next week.
Bye.